Okay, so this is day 1 and 2, technically, of the Ireland-England trip. So, vlog number 1. So this was the travel day as well as the first day in Dublin. First, the travel. I mean, I've been on long trips before. Like, I've had like 8-hour-long car rides, because when I was younger, before we moved back to Oregon, we used to drive back and forth between Oregon and Idaho. That was like an 8-hour drive, or 6 if my dad was driving. But it was a 6-hour, 8-hour-long drive of just sitting down, doing nothing, which was basically the plane ride. But this one was 9 hours, and it's been 10 years since I've been on that long of a plane ride, or sitting ride, so yeah, it was definitely it got kind of boring, and my issue is I can't really sleep on the plane that well. I can't sleep sitting up. I have to be laying down, so that was a struggle. I tried sleeping a little bit on the plane, but didn't really work out too well. So the plane had really, really good food, surprisingly enough. Though, the most amusing part about the plane ride was what they served for breakfast. They served pineapples and Kit Kats. When I opened the box and I saw that, I thought it was hilarious. I was like, Kit Kats and pineapples. It was definitely what pushed me to find a McDonald's as soon as we landed in Amsterdam, which I did. But it was nice that they had movies. I definitely liked I was hoping they would have Thor Ragnarok, and they did, so I watched that first. And then I saw they had Black Panther. That movie's not even out on Blu-ray yet, and yet the plane has it. That was what really surprised me. But I watched Black Panther. That was my second time watching it. Then I watched Lilo and Stitch. I watched NCIS, one episode, and then I watched a couple episodes of The Big Bang Theory right before we landed. I think I watched NCIS right before we landed. The landing, typically I'm okay when it comes to planes. Like, I'm a little bit car sick on the takeoff, like my head starts hurting. That's my car sickness, it's not nausea or anything like that. But the plane ride down, oh, that definitely got me nauseous. Like, on the landing, I was like holding onto my seat and sipping on my water, like, don't get sick, don't get sick. My head was hurting like crazy. I was like, no, not a good way to start the trip. Don't. I was fine once we landed, but the landing was like, wow. The Amsterdam airport's interesting. It's like an airport and a shopping mall combined. It was weird. Like, once you get past all of the gates and into the shopping mall area, it's huge. It looks like a shopping mall. I was like, really? There's a 2-story shopping mall in the airport. How does that make sense? But had a nice McDonald's, though. I was able to get breakfast, so that was very nice. The plane ride into Dublin from Amsterdam, it was pretty. Got to fly through the clouds and all that stuff. The landing was really smooth. I was surprised because the plane was like rocking big time. The wind was blowing and the plane was like rocking. I was surprised that we landed so smoothly. The hotel is really nice. It's a 4-star hotel. Yeah, sorry. It's a 4-star hotel, and the breakfast is amazing. But we got into the hotel. We had to kind of unload our stuff and like change if we wanted to change. Then we went into the town. We got our little bus passes, which I'm gonna keep as a souvenir. And then we got into town. We walked around a little bit, and then we got on the little hop and go tour. The tour, unfortunately, I was starting to get hungry, and when I get hungry, my acid reflux starts acting up, so I pretty much have to eat something right then. So ran in to the McDonald's, grabbed some fries. Hop and go guy came early, so I ran to the bus, and the tour bus guy started giving me crap. I knew he was just trying to be funny and have fun, but he was hilarious. I loved him. Jack Russell, wasn't that his name? Jack Russell?
The first day?
Yeah, the hop and go guy. Yeah, Jack Russell. he was like, yeah, don't have a name like Jack Russell. And if I ever quote anything from the Irish people, I'm not going to do the accent because I don't want to screw it up or make myself sound stupid, so. But, yeah, Jack Russell was funny. Unfortunately, we had all been up for like 27 hours at that point, so we were all like really exhausted and all starting to doze off on the bus. I will admit, I started dozing off. I was just about done. So we got off, we all went to a burger place for dinner, and that was pretty good. Burgers were pretty good. And then we went to the hotel and all just kind of crashed at that point. But that was the first day in Dublin. Many more vlogs to come, and hope you enjoy. I will see you in the next one.